Yay! We have D Love is here. Welcome, D Love. Welcome. Let's talk about this people. Tolani, Baj'S, and what's her name? I always forgot her name. Some Moet Bibi, something like Moet Bibi, something like that. I know it's something like that. Okay. Two young girls. They're not that young, but young ladies. Okay, I can say young ladies. They have a podcast that I stumble to their viral clips every now and then. So this was a few days ago. Actually, this is a little bit older now. And let's talk about it. Let's go. Your relationship might not be working because the only thing you bring to the table is all right. Let me see here. Ogbolo is talking.
I feel
here.
like
But these are the ones that I actually want to play. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that. Let's see. Here you go. Aha. What's their name again? Let me see. Hold on. Their name is Tolani, Baj'S, and one other lady. Okay. So let's just play it.
the dating pool, we are left with remnants. Yes.
She said she feels like in the dating pool they are left with remnants. Once I hear stuff like that, once I hear stuff like that,
Stop the cap.
Yeah, stop the cap. In your dating pool, you're left with remnants. In your personal dating pool, you're left with remnants. And that's not to say that you're not experiencing what you're experiencing. That's precisely what I'm saying. You're experiencing what you're experiencing because that's your experiencing. You have to own that experience with your full chest. But to pretend like this is the same for all 500,000 African girls, that's cap.
Stop the cap.
All right, so let's talk about your experience. All right, but they were this what's his name? Etim or Etim. I don't know how they pronounce it. I think it's Etim. Toyosi's husband, the actor guy. He was hanging out with them. Okay, but let's keep going here. Let me play a little bit. Let me make it bigger.
The good ones
are already gone.
The good ones are already gone. That's another telltale signs. Okay, they've gone to where? What do you mean? They've gone to where? The good ones have gone to where? Did they gone? What happened? Somebody else attracted them? Somebody else who's qualified attracted them? Well, no, okay. Ola, you said people should not oversimplify, so don't oversimplify. I'm just asking, do you think possibly, maybe that could be one possibility that the qualified ones have attracted them?
Everything I do, pressure to what?
There's pressure now. There's pressure now. All right, let me play it.
They're gone. We hopped on the train too late.
I disagree with you.
That's what
I disagree with you.
I don't know any good man in Lagos.
Let me tell you something.
On the train late, it's like we're
Can I tell you
sleeping.
something? There's no such thing. There's no.
I've dated like 7 guys and I thought they were the one.
Wait, did you hear that part? She dated like 7 guys. She said she dated 7 guys. And she thought they were the one. Is it making sense? Is it making sense? It's making better sense now, right? What did I say? Your dating, your own pool is successful. Your own dating pool is successful. You need to own it with your full chest. If you don't own it with your full chest, you're not going to learn from it. You're not going to learn anything. What you're going to be busy doing is pointing fingers at everything else but self. Oh, it's A-team. Okay, it's A-team. Okay. Is that correct? Did I say it right? A-team, right? I think there's Akwa Ibom people, right? A-team. I hope I said it right. Let's keep going.
Act like to the point where even now, if I
So
feel
you
like
see, the problem
even if I
cannot-
feel like they are the one, now in my head, it's like they're not the one. Don't worry. You felt like this. You felt like this 7 times.
T-Baj, the problem cannot be all these 7 guys.
All 7 of them.
Maybe the problem is you. I mean, if you've got
The fact that you didn't see that coming is another telltale sign. If you say I dated 7 guys and they're just all remnants, all the good ones are gone, that's a telltale sign. There's something about you. You need a coach. You need help. You do. Okay? You have to pay attention to that. That's where your power is. Your power is it's not in pointing fingers. Ever. Your power is never going to, sorry, excuse me. Your power is never going to be in pointing fingers. Never. Your power is always going to be in self-reflection. Okay? All these people could be mad. Yes, they could be. But why am I attracting these people? See, another angle. What is it about me that's attracting these people? Can you at least ask that question? You're a good person. Everything about you is good. I get it. Okay? You were trained well by Pastor Lazarus. Pastor Femi Lazarus. Right? If you can't open their phone, don't marry them. You're a perfect human being. It is what it is, right? But you've attracted 7 men that will not let you open their phone.
Let the poor breathe.
You know, they say success leaves clues, right? But so does failure, right? Because failure is actually little micro successes, right? Because at least you're collecting data. Can you look at your data and assess it, analyze it, and see what is it about me as an entity is attracting these bad results? You have to look at that. Let's keep going.
Through 7 guys.
Not on my-
From
No,
the
no,
two. All the guys cannot be the problem.
No. It's not about the number. It's actually not about the number.
Oh no! Wait!
It's
Oh my God, he's throwing some crazy shots too. He said, "I bet you is." He said, "I bet you is more than 7." Yeah, I second that. Now she said it's not about the number. It's not about the number, Bitibao. What do you mean it's not about the number? He just used the number. What was the purpose behind using the number? Okay, the other one used the number, but the second one is saying it's not about the number. You're right.
what do you mean? Me too. I bet.
I feel like in the dating pool, we are left with remnants.
Yes.
Yes.
Simple.
What do you bring to the table?
Ooh, I like that question.
She's the same girl that they asked some few weeks ago, what do you bring to the table? I do think that's a terrible question. So now, like I always say, women will double down if you try to bring stupid questions to the table. But let's just have the conversation. Let's see how she answered the question. I've taught you guys here how to answer that question in the future. Okay? In your own experiences. But, of course, she's going to double down. Most women would double down and make it even worse, right? Because those men that ask those questions deserve that. Because women will multiply everything.
Bring my sweet.
She bring her sweet pussy to the table. That's what she brings to the table.
Nothing but my sweet.
It's amazing.
Very succulent.
That is
If easy, run am.
Abiu.
If it,
She ain't worried. That's what she brings to the table. You see what she brings to the table? You see life?
easy, run am.
fantastic. What about you?
I bring that too, definitely.
Period.
But
Cap.
Stop the cap.
Cap. All cap. Okay? If you have to say that for yourself, you're capping big time. Alright? Clearly it wasn't that good. It wasn't that sweet. Because I don't know how old these ladies are. Let me see. Maybe I'm too harsh on them. Maybe they're like 22, so they can run their mouth and get away with it. Let me see if I can find something. How old is, let's see, Tolani Baj'S is 30 years old. It's not that sweet, obviously, because men are men men are mumu. Okay.
You are a mumu man.
If it's that sweet, men will marry that up in no time. So clearly it wasn't that sweet. Okay. Let's give, so it's particularly because you are loud about it. Okay. All right. Let me see the other one. I think her name is I forget her name. What's her name? Is it Moet? Somebody help me. Poet, something like that. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find it. Somebody help me. What's her name? The other lady. What's her name? Moet something, right? Not too far. How you doing? That's the only thing him go chop tire. There are pussies everywhere. Exactly. Like duh. Right? Exactly. Let's see if I can use this method to find her name. Okay. Abibi. I found it. Moet Abibi. Let's see how old she is. She's 34. All right. Cap. If you were 21, 22 and you're running around the internet streets talking about your pussy is sweet, I'll let you get away with that. You're young. You don't know anything. Okay? At 30 and 34, nah, bro, you gotta know a little better than that. Yeah, you need to have a little more game than that. Like, it's no wonder. Oh my God.
I bring my brain.
Ha! Whoa, you now made me sound like a boo.
Leave your
Ah! She said you make me sound like a mumu.
You are a mumu man.
Precisely, exactly. Nini, how far? How you there? Welcome. Please, ladies, don't talk like that. You need a little bit more game than just mouth, as usual. Okay.
How that your brain first?
I actually my brain. I
Genuinely.
To be fair, I didn't listen to the whole context of the show, so just to be fair.
Yeah. Bringing that thing that she said she used to bring to the table.
What thing?
What did they call it again? Sweet. Many a times there's nothing bad if that is what you bring. Even that is even hard to come by.
Thank you so much, Yemo.
No, it's not that hard to come by. You see? No, it's not that hard to come by. Okay, especially if you're a man with game. They're everywhere. Literally, yes, they're everywhere. It's not that hard to come by. What is hard to come by is. I don't want to say that's even hard. Even women, even the brain and the beauty part, is not even hard to come by. Okay, none of it is hard to come by. It's just a matter of what your circle looks like. That's it. You only need a few people in your circle to get everything you need in life. All you have to do is help a few people get what they want, and you get everything you want in life. Literally, that's the formula right there. No, so it's not that hard to come by. Okay? What is even easier to come by is a bunch of people that don't know anything running their mouth on the internet. Maybe I'm one of them. Terrible.
Me, I don't mind if what you bring to the table is this. Bro, this thing, it varies.
Then the
They
conversation
are
should
sweeter
end.
than each other.
Really?
Two of you like this.
Simple.
What do you bring to the
So there you have it. And that's what Ogbolo is a comedian in Nigeria. And that's what he was responding to. He said, you've been with 7 men and they're all the problem. Sit and ask yourself questions. Sometimes having bad experiences in relationship doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person. Sometimes you have a poor choice in picking partners. I think I would argue that 99% of the time, okay, maybe not 99, 98, okay, maybe 97% of the time, okay, it has nothing to do with if you're a good or a bad person. It's not relevant. It's not relevant. There are other people out in this marketplace, okay, going for the same opportunities that you're going for. So there's no way it can be as simple as good or bad person. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. So it's actually, I would say, almost all the time, it's not about being a bad person. It's about you're attracting the wrong partners. It's all on you. And that's particularly, we need to say it that way because that's how you engage your power. Everything else, you disengage your power. You become a victim or you perpetuate being a victim. Okay. Sometimes you don't know how to date. Sometimes you just don't know what it takes to keep a relationship. And finally, sometimes the only thing you bring to the table is your if you know, you know. All right. So let me see here. Somebody said one thing I noticed in this generation about the men, they talk too much. That's a fact. Men and women. Okay. Men and women talk too much. Okay. And I'm not just talking about on the internet. Even when in real life, when they're talking in persons, in conversations, you just like, you don't have to say that. Okay. I know some men that have been with a lot of women. So what are they doing wrong? It's not about right and wrong. This is Sandra, which I'm yet. She was on husband with husband material and them Honest Bunch today. So I'm definitely going to be watching that show because I see a lot of the comment people hailing and say it's a good show. I'll go and check it out later. But this is what she's saying. She was married apparently for 4 months and she dated the person for 3 months. She also dated Hubie Franklin. That's some of the things I picked up from the short clip I saw earlier. So I don't expect much from her. But she's saying, I know some men that have been with a lot of women. So what are they doing wrong? Do you know the meaning of dating? You date till you find who you are compatible with. A broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. No. That's another talking point that people tell themselves to make themselves feel better. Okay? Every relationship is a relationship. How you handle every relationship, how you're going to handle other relationships. How you handle relationship or dating is how you're going to handle marriage. Does that mean you don't date multiple people? But it doesn't mean that. But that's not what she said. What she said is that the rest of the men that are left are remnants. That was a conclusive statement. That's what A-Team was talking about. That's what he was pushing back against. Okay? Not the fact that they are dating. You're free to date. But when you get to 7 people and you generalize, I am forced to believe that you've dated about 70 people. And this has been your experience. And something about you that keep attracting the same experience over and over. Okay? 7 is the magic perfect number. Obviously, it wasn't 7. Obviously, she hasn't dated only 7 people. But this has been our experience. Okay? With our own mouth, with our own full chest, she said it. And that's the pushback against that. Okay? So it's not about that you're breaking up with people and other dating. The fact that you can date and date and date until you find it out doesn't mean you should do that. You should also focus on quality. What kind of qualities are you bringing to the table? You made me ask that stupid question. Jesus Christ. I can't believe myself. But it goes for men and women. This is not a question you ask on a date. That would be a stupid question on a date. Okay? You should be able to know the qualities before you get on a date. But no, I'm just going to go there and eat so I can get as many dates as possible. Until like, no, you're going to shoot yourself on the legs. Every one of those dates are breakfast. Every breakfast comes with a little bit of trauma. And you jump on the internet and you start talking about this remnant left in Lagos. That's an obvious lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. And the only truth in it is that this has been your experience. Own it with your full chest. And learn from other people that have figured something out. Because they are. Okay? And this is a married person that was divorced giving a terrible advice. Indirect, terrible advice. Okay? I'm curious to see what people are saying in there. So you keep dating till you find the one. Okay. You're feeling guilty. Your name wasn't even mentioned. Hey, voila. Somebody said, LOL, be accountable to yourself and choices sometimes. It's not their fault. If you think someone dating 7 people isn't the problem, but the other 7 person they dated, then don't even know what to say. Then don't even know what to say. Even as a man and you have dated 7 women, but you tell me 7 of them, yeah, it's the same thing across the board. It's not just about men or women. These issues are not about men or women. It's just true across the board. That's a good point right there. Somebody said, I think the only podcast I would want to listen to is that of Ellen Paul and Shafi Bello. So enlightening and inspiring. Wahala. Tolani way no get sense. Jesus Christ. Somebody said T-Baj is unproblematic. It's really poor choice in picking partners. That is a problem. And it's also the problem of a lot of lazy out there. It's skills, it's game. Game. If you lack game, you lack game. Okay? You don't want me to say it's your fault? Okay, it's not your fault, but you lack game. Okay? It is what it is. Alright? Or maybe she gets spirit husband where they scatter the relationship. While I see Nigerians will add some to your Gary. Someone says she's big 7. 7 men in 28 years is very fair. But it's not 7. Did they need to tell you it's more than 7 before you know it's more than 7? Like, stop the cap. Jesus Christ. You see that the problem is everywhere.
Stop the cap.
Tolani and embarrassing herself. Jesus. Tolani and Donyi came from the same planet. Oh, I think the other chick was Donyi, right? Yeah. Listen, I don't want to drag these young ladies, but they need game. They need to get on game because they will keep repeating the same results. Okay? If you're a Tolani out there, you cannot keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. That is called insanity. You need a coach. You need help. You need to surround yourself with people that are getting it right. There is something. This is the part like, oh, what works for everybody is different. Just do you. No. This is the same thing that's working for a lot of people, and we're seeing the pattern as usual. Okay, he's right, and if you want a different outcome, change your pattern. Exactly. I want to ask if Beku's the cough. Voila. Honestly, I wonder why they boldly claim they only bring V and beauty to the table as if they date. It's a double down to stupid men that ask those questions on a date. So that question has become a popular, sensationalized thing now. So it's a double down. But ladies, don't do that. Just focus on your game and don't worry about doubling down on men that don't have the skills to take you out on a date properly. And then if you keep attracting such men, you should still look at yourself and say, what is it about me, the way I move, my circle, that keeps attracting men that will ask me, what do you bring to the table on a date? That is something you have to look at yourself and ask yourself. Okay? It's something you have to look at on your own and ask yourself. All right. So I do have, I told you it's going to be a big show. I told you. I'll be right back. Let's get on to the next story.
Beautiful girl, sparkling night, anything. I find a beautiful girl. It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.